Careful, Laura. So careful. Coast looks clear. It will be under lock and key for certain. And guarded well, no doubt.
Well, look who's here.
I was just looking for...
These sweet little things. Am I right, my little bird? Don't you know Jonah's got you covered? I stocked a case hidden away special.
I kind of adore you right now.
I know.
That was just 6 weeks ago. We almost both drowned then, too. Just a few hours later. Jonah! Searching for the legendary lost kingdom of Yamatai in the Drago's Triangle. He watched over me. He was my friend. And now, there's a flood where there hasn't been one since the glaciers cut the mountains into spires and canyons thousands of years ago. And I've lost him. No. I'm coming, Jonah. It's impossible. Devil's Rest, lowest precipitation on the entire continent. Suddenly, it's like a prehistoric ocean. And Jonah, it's like he knew it was coming. Beware of Car, he said. He's not. He's gone. I'm sorry, Jonah. Jonah's Pow Pow. The carving of his ancestors. He said he's the last of his line. Damn it, I made a promise. No one else from the Endurance dies. His trailer. Jonah's trailer. Jonah said he thought he might be the Jonah, the one that got swallowed by a whale. Please let my friend be alive. Breathing, you're breathing, you beautiful bastard. Ah! I knew correct. What's happening now? The water, it's hit a canyon. It will pull us right over. Jonah, wake up. Can't, hang on. Well, crap.
Pretty little dumpling. Don't worry.
What in the world?
Old Ray's got you. Looks like I got an extra lucky today, didn't I?
It's that creepy guy. I thought certain he was dead.
No young Brit girl jumping in the churn to save Ray, huh? Put your little hog chucker down, miss, if you please. Let me tell you what I heard. Not that old Ray was eavesdropping, mind you. Couldn't help but overhear some intriguing words.
It was gold, Laura. All the pieces were gold.
What do you want?
I told you, miss. People go missing here all the time. Hikers, climbers, tourists. Sometimes. Even cuties like yourself. So, I guess what I want is for you to hand me that box your fat friend was holding so tightly. And then, little pretty pants, you're going to jump off the edge of this cliff for me. There's a good girl, no one ever comes here. You won't be found for decades. Give me the box.
It's true, you Ray.
Well, I admit that's a very tempting offer, miss. But old Ray has debts, you see. So I think I'll just shoot you both in the goddamn head and get the box for myself. How's that sound for a laugh? Say goodnight, tourist. What the hell?
Leave her alone.
Okay, big man. You want to die so badly? You go first.
He'll do it. I know it. Ray? Go to hell!
What? Wait! No! No, no! No!
He was going to kill us both. Keep telling yourself that, Laura. Jonah. Jonah.
Little bird. I'm sorry. I was trying to protect everyone.
I'm going to find a way to get out of here, Jonah. Let me do the protecting this time, alright?
Take the box, Lara. Watch out for Ka. You have to watch out for you.
He's raving, not making any sense. Huh. A piece of his trailer, with writing on it. Moby Dick. Motor coaches and trailers. 3 days later, I'm at Trinity College in Dublin, home of Ireland's greatest national treasure, the Book of Kells, the illuminated manuscript of the New Testament, created by Columban monks, somewhere around the year 800. Takes my breath away every time I see it. It's also home to the place I love best in all the world, the library, a garden of knowledge. I do appreciate you allowing me to use your antiquities certification to transport the books, Professor Cahalan. I would never have been able to leave the States without your help.
I did it for your father, Laura. I must confess, I can't imagine he'd be all that delighted to hear you'd been gallivanting about risking your life like this. How is your friend?
Not well. We were found by a news helicopter of all things. He's still in the hospital under observation. He doesn't remember any of it somehow. It turns out a dam had burst. It wasn't the wrath of God at all.
Are you certain of that? I'll pray for him, Laura.
That's kind of you, Professor. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Well, you've come this far. Show me what's in the box, girl.
I trust this man. He was my father's dearest friend, but I suddenly feel reluctant to show him what I found. Is it simply possessiveness or an omen?
Great God in heaven. Laura, what have you done?
This first. I know it's an antifex. The end piece of the roof to a royal house, correct? And there's an inscription on the underside.
Yes, it's an Afghan. It's an invocation of some kind, or prophecy. He will have his house, wall, floor, roof, and door, and each shall have a guardian, and each shall bear a calamity.
Jonah said something like this. I thought he was feverish.
Now this piece, this is the really dangerous one.
You know what is expected of you.
It is my highest honor. Praise be to Yamatai.
Then it is time to remake yourself and do what must be done. My daughter.
My heart has wings, Father. I will reclaim what is hers.
I know you will, daughter. Blood calls to blood.
It's also from Afghanistan, but it shows Greek influence. It's a Makara, part woman, part crocodile, part elephant. The exact mirror image of this piece is touring the world as part of a traveling museum exhibit. Ah. She's a guardian, or an instrument of revenge. Lara, you have to announce this find. It doesn't belong to you.
Oh, damn. My phone.
Are you insane? You can't answer calls in here.
Professor, I have to take this.
Get out then. Go before they kick me out with you.
Croft, I need to talk to you. We're all in danger. You, me, Sam, everyone.
Jocelyn, I don't understand. Where are you?
I'm in Belfast, Northern Ireland. I can be at the Spire in 2.5 hours. Can you be there?
Well, if it's that urgent, let me come to you.
No, I don't want you anywhere near my daughter. Not even the same postal code if I can help it. I wasn't sure you'd come.
That makes 2 of us. Fancy a pint?
More than you'll ever know. I know what happened to Jonah.
How?
Do you have the pieces?
I have the anti-fix, Reyes. The professor begged to study the Macara.
I have something to show you, Lara. I'm doing this to warn you off, to save your life because Roth cared about you. You understand? You see, I have an artifact too. I looked it up. It's part of a beam across the bottom of an ancient Chinese doorway. A Menkan, I think it's called. But not even the Forbidden City has them in solid gold.
Jocelyn, I don't understand. How did you even get these?
Sam, Jonah, and I, when we were in prison, they showed us the trove, the Solari. We each took a piece, 4 in total. Don't you judge me, Lara Croft! I have worked my entire life, and I can barely keep a roof over my daughter's head, and the gold was just there, like it was calling us. Only, I think it's messing with us, Lara. Something bad from the island came back with us in the gold. I think something terrible is going to happen.
You said you had each taken a single golden piece, but you said there were 4.
That's correct. Because you took one too, Lara. It was your idea.
That's impossible.
You said all the treasure had long since been lost. You said we deserved it for our ordeal. You weren't yourself, Laura. You'd killed. You were racked with fatigue and pain and guilt?
Is it? Is it possible, what she's saying? I was near insane by the end. Could my mind be protecting me from what really happened?
Your friend is quite right, Miss Croft. My name is Matsu. We haven't much time.
You've been following me.
Yes, Miss Reyes. Sometimes the man follows the storm, sometimes the storm follows the man.
You are from the island. You are Solari.
You flatter me. My brothers merely serve the benevolent Sun Queen. Do you mind if I've always wanted to. You will return the pieces you have stolen. The 4 golden pieces, they complete a house. A puzzle, if you will. And that house belongs to a demon that will enslave the world. The Sun Queen's name be praised.
And what makes you think we'd help you?
Well, for a start, we have your daughter, Miss Reyes.
You scumbag! Let her go!
I'm going to give you to the count of 5 to make a decision. You refuse us, we blow her brains across this very cozy establishment, along with everyone else in it, if necessary.
But I don't know where my piece is. I don't even know what it is.
I must say, that is most unfortunate. The countdown will continue, however. 5, 4, 3... When the Soviets invaded Afghanistan in the late 70s, curators of the National Museum in Kabul risked their lives to hide their cultural artifacts from plunder. This piece must have come from that collection. But how did a young Maori man in the United States get hold of it? Hello? Who's there? I'll call security! Shove off, whoever you are!
I will reclaim what is hers.
I know you will, daughter. Blood calls to blood.
Blood calls to blood.
Next, a payment of flesh.